Live from Oakland, California in the Bay Area, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Will Gibson.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. That's bad. And that one is gone. Homer number 25 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. The 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Hoskins. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Out to short, Mendoza. They get the force, 3rd out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. Back in Oakland, on to the 3rd inning. And now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the 1st.
Mendoza.
Ball 1, no strikes. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. In the air, out towards right center. McMullen under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it 6-2. So up next, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The wind and the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Right here, one time, kid.
One down, base is empty. Sets him down looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Back here in the East Bay, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's going to be Bo Bichette. On the ground to the left. Mendoza. Throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the...
Matthew Lugo up next for the A's. The 1-2. On the ground right side. Fair ball. McMullen coming home. Oh, he throws it away. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that
grounder might be 2. 1 at second. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Mike McMullen up next for the A's. 1 for 2. And a ball and 2 strikes. Out to short, Mendoza. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We're through 6 full. Mariners on top, 13-8. Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered in this game.
Marco.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Verdugo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare time.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He powers one out to right field, his second home run of the game. It's 15-8.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Matthew Lugo up next for the A's.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And he deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Arroyo to second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Denzel Clark.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball here. Come on now.
On the ground right side, 4. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. The M's lead it 15-8. Man at first, Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
Verdugo over at first with one away. Kramer, 23 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Into center and a base hit.
Make the turn, find the ball.
Verdugo around second. Throw into third. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
15-9 is our final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 8.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. First pitch just misses.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And the next pitch is way outside. There's a swing and a drive. And he brings it into the warning track. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And at first, Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far.
Mendoza.
And that's in there for strike 1. Verdugo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a pitch. Stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Good eye right there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next one just misses. And the count is 2-2.
It's a good take.
Popped up. Lugo squeezes it, and there's one away. Man at first with one gone. Now it's the power speed combo. Marco Mendoza.
One time, right here.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the righty deals.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Verdugo around second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
Number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So one out with two aboard. And the batter now is Reese Hoskins.
Let's go, kid.
Move to first. And he dives back in safely. First and third, one down.
Spot. Come on now, kid. He's going.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out there. And that. Marco Mendoza now at the plate. 1 for 3. Ball one low.
Hey, keep it going, Clutch up for us.
2 on, 1 out. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. The pitch. Right side. That's a base hit. Run scores. McMullen to third. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And it's Reese Hoskins up to the dish. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Here you go, kid.
Second and third, 2 down.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Athletics 4 and the Mariners 1.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
4-1 the final here today. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at ML.
He just hit his 25th home run of the season, and it's not even June. Let's bring in Sean Casey. Casey, he's tied your career high before the All-Star break. What's going on here?
Oh, man, you kidding me? I'm like, I thought 25 home runs was a lot when I hit it back in 99. Now I'm watching this guy. He has 25 before June, so pretty epic pace he's on.
And how impressive is it to see a guy go on a tear like this? And more importantly, how does he maintain this for the rest of the season?
I think when you see a guy hitting at this pace of home runs, I think it really is consistency, just really catching the ball out front, barreling it up. And I think if he continues to do that, we might see some records broken. You're out.
Oh, look at this. This guy's doing good. Cam Collier.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Marco Mendoza.
Yeah, Boone, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
So almost ready to get underway getting the nod on the mound, Luis Castillo. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Marco Mendoza in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Fought off foul.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And a 1-1.
2-1.
Foul ball there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And it's filled up. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now for Seattle, Rhys Hoskins. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Base is empty, 1 away. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And ball 1.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
The M's still looking for their first hit in this one. Out towards right center field. Weimer sizes this one up. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Out to short, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. The 0-2. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Rivera tossed to second. Now to first, and it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching it.
Owen Miller up now for the Brewers. Bounce to the left side. Mendoza. First out in the top of the 8th. This is Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. Rodriguez stands at second with 2 gone. And down on strikes he goes. Ball game. This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Now digging in, Marco Mendoza, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season.
And with runners in scoring position, and after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's a fun fact on Lucas Giolito. He and his former high school teammate Max Fried both will take a scouting report the night before their start and then go through it by playing MLB The Show. Runner at second, 2 down. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ripped on the ground to second, gets it to first. Inning over. Mariners leave 1. We played an inning, no score. So 1 out, nobody on. Down to third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. And a pitch.
Rivera.
Bounced out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. That's it out.
The first baseman, number 6, Owen Miller.
Man at first. And the batter now, Marco Mendoza. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The 1-0. Hard liner. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself.
So runner at second, 2 down. Marco Mendoza will hit next. This guy with light tower power. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. In the air, left field. Profar gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And that is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Mariners 1. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Called strike right there. Still only one out here in the inning. And there's the strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That one not close. It's 2-2. On the ground and foul ball. In the dirt. Tosses to first. Got the out.
The first baseman, number 17.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now,
John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Yeah, we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Owen White.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really...
On the ground to short, could be two. Flips it for one. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0.
First and third, nobody out.
At the plate, Marco Mendoza. Right now, the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. A two-run homer, and they inch closer. It's 3-2.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now Garrett Hampson. Flied out his first time.
Hampson.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is that. 4 runs in the inning, 3 hits. Marco Mendoza digs in now. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, like skin up there, huh?
Oh, trouble with the fastball, and it gets away from him. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Looked like that four-seamer just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Kind of makes me wonder if that was a cross-up or maybe just way more run than he was expecting. Either way, should have had it.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
At the belt and fires. That's inside. Rodriguez, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs.
Hey, let her rip right here.
And that's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Went down on strikes his first time through. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 away, runners at second and third. Jamer Candelario up next for the Mariners.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And the pitch. Popped in the air, left side. Terang makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. 2 outs, runner at first. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Hampson. Payoff pitch. On the ground to short, Mendoza. Sends it across to first, and that is that. No runs. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one.
Mendoza.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right side. Batista. Over to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered in this game. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now it's even up. Verdugo, the lead runner out at second. Rodriguez at first, 2 out of the inning. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hampson makes the grab, and that'll end the. And now it's William Contreras. Out to short, Mendoza. Out number 3. Back at T-Mobile Park. So bottom of the 9th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Marco Mendoza. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. A huge out to start. 1-run game here today.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
One down. Marco Mendoza, the next to hit. The American League leader in batting average this season.
Mendoza.
And fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Mitchell gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Ben Salinas up next for the Astros. He was a strikeout victim his first time. 0-2 now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough.
Now
One
batting.
out, base is empty. Stepping in, Marco Mendoza. Mendoza hitting 3rd in the lineup. He's a former American League MVP. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
The wide to kick the pitch. Got him looking for the K. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Garrett Mitchell up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. Ground ball left side. And it gets by him.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not.
Here's a big power threat. Marco Mendoza. And that one fouled off.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Stops it on a slide. And he beats it. He's safe.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense. As well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Two outs. And there he goes. They pitch out. Throw. Save! That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 2 down. Marco Mendoza now at the plate. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series.